I'm Black Ice, and I believe you can become a better developer. And in this video, you will learn the 20 best Roblox Studio plugins that will exponentially increase your productivity, starting with Part to Terrain, you can change any default studio part into customizable terrain. Because the terrain editor can be annoying to use sometimes, you can use this to quickly make large landscapes. Just be careful when using very small parts, because sometimes it can be a little glitchy. Mesh to Terrain is very similar to Part to Terrain, except that it also works for imported meshes. While currently this plugin is rather glitchy, you can still easily create massive terrains using the Load from OBJ option. I personally use it to quickly import and create islands that I make in other programs. F3X building tools are an alternative to the native studio tools. It provides a UI in which you can easily and quickly tweak values. It also provides fast access to useful tools, like adding light, color, materials, and particles. I personally used to use this plugin on all my projects, and if you're a studio first builder, this plugin can be very useful. But since I now go for a more Blender modeling approach, I tend to not use it as much. Model Resize is a useful plugin for one specific scenario. Have you ever had an issue when you imported a model and it simply wouldn't scale past a certain point? Well, if you use Model Resize, it will negate this issue and allow you to scale any model to any amount. Archimedes was a Greek mathematician, inventor. Archimedes is a plugin that easily allows you to create curves, circles, and other patterns. It allows you to render out multiple parts at a certain adjustable angle. This can be used to quickly make roads and paths. It simply is the best and only option Studio really offers to quickly make a circle. Instance Matcher is a useful plugin for finding and editing a wide array of models. Let's say you have a certain model that spreads across the map, and you want to change one specific property. You could go through Studio one by one changing this, or through this plugin you can quickly select all the models with a similar attribute and change it. Instance Matcher is a lifesaver, especially if you have a massive map with thousands of models. Resize Align and Gap Fill are both made by the same person and have similar jobs. If you have a gap between two parts, you can use Gap Fill to, guess what? Fill in the gap. It also works on parts that aren't aligned. And Resize Align does something similar, but instead of spawning in a new part, it extends and retracts the two parts selected to fill in the gap. This can save a lot of time from manually extending and is also very helpful for any of those perfectionists out there. Add Easy Texture is a catalog for textures. It easily allows you to add and change the appearance of a part. However, it does this through adding decals, so just be wary of that for optimization purposes. Easy Textures specializes in a cartoony and low poly aesthetic, but it still has some realistic options. Texture Library Tool is another catalog for textures. It has very similar features to the last plugin, but it also has much more realistic textures. I used to use this plugin a lot until I learned about PBRs and texture variants. Now the next 5 plugins are all useful, but for very specific and niche purposes, so it's time for a lightning round. Starting now. UGC Thumbnail allows you to change the thumbnail of a UGC item before uploading it so it looks better in the avatar shop. Poly Counter allows you to see how many polys are in your game. It also has a heat map, but that didn't work for me. Blender animations allow you to export and import rigs to animate in Blender. It can be complicated, so let me know if I should make a full tutorial on it. Part Surface Enabler allows you to turn on the retro studs and dashes on parts. Auto Anchor automatically anchors anything you import in any studio session. Ice UGC Clothing. Okay, so this isn't a plugin, but it is my UGC group. We create avatar items that I would consider high quality. We also do custom commissions, so only for $40 you can get your own accessory for you or your group. Just message me on Discord. Now I can't confirm that custom accessories will be completed in a reasonable time, or that you'll even be happy with what you get, but I can confirm that I will in fact take your money. Okay, time for some actual plugins. Brush Tool allows you to spread large amounts of assets across large amounts of area. You can choose a wide variety of assets, and you also have the option to randomize their size and rotation. This plugin is a necessity for creating nature and large maps. However, it is pretty old, and it can break randomly. If this happens, then I recommend using Object Brush instead. It basically does what all the Brush Tool does, just with a slightly worse UI. Realistic Graphics has multiple lighting and atmosphere presets. It can create a scene with good lighting in a single click. I personally use it when I make a showcase or testing game and don't have enough time to put into lighting. Load Character Light is a plugin that loads in characters. Crazy, I know. You can import any user's avatar as a R6 or R15 rig, and that's basically it. 3D text allows you to create text in Studio. You can change the font, size, color, material, and more. And the best part about it is that you can edit it in the future. And as far as I'm aware, it's the only plugin for Roblox that allows you to create text. So this is much faster than making text yourself or going into Blender to model it. Power selectors are very similar to some of the Blender selector options. Circle select allows you to quickly select specific parts, and the rectangle option is simply a better version of Roblox's default option. Both allow you to also quickly unselect things as well. If there are any useful plugins that I missed, please comment below, and I'll make another video about them later. And if you would like me to make tutorials of any of these plugins, just let me know. Thank you for watching, and every couple days I will be making videos about Roblox development and how you can improve. So subscribe and stay tuned.